are on day 3 of 3. Today is all hands on deck. So I have no idea when my shift in the housing office will end today. I heard some people speaking about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. But I feel like students, they have a deadline of 12 p.m. to move out. And we are checking some rooms once again. So we are going to room 2301 to start with. So would love to know if you are now watching the recording. How's your day going? Hey Paul, how are you doing today? We are back again with walking and checking these rooms. Day 3 for day 3. This is the last day of move out. So if you've been on the stream for a while, previous streams from previous days, we know the drill. Glad you're doing fine. Yeah, glad you're the first person on the stream today. How are you doing today? The weather today at my school is definitely starting to warm up. Welcome everyone. We are on day 3 of 3 of move out. So I don't have a shift today. Well, technically I don't, but I do. So this is all hands on deck day. So everyone, all the RAs has to be present to help out. Nice to see you as well, Paul. Glad you're here. 2301 is where we are going today, the first room of the day. I think I only have 5 or 6 rooms, and then we'll go back to the housing office, see if they give us some more. They said it updates every hour with rooms to check. Housing and residence life. Housing and residence life. Housing and residence life, keying in. Housing, I'm here to check rooms C. Okay, so let's see. All right, so they left some items in the room, so we'll just have to note that what was left. Hello. By the way, I'm not deaf and blind, as you see. Well, thank you so much for letting me know, Paul. If you were hearing impaired or visually impaired, you would still be welcome on the channel. Hello, the crafter. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. And if you are a new viewer here, I'm so glad the algorithm recommended you to the channel. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I'm a resident assistant, and this is the last day, all hands on deck. So students, they have to be out. They have to be fully moved out by today, by 12 p.m. today. So all the RAs who works in my community, if they don't have an excuse, they have to be in the housing office, and we're literally just walking rooms today. I don't know how long my shift today will be, but we'll see. I'll stream for as long as possible that I can for you guys. I know a lot of people in previous days, you guys have liked this type of stream, a little bit behind the scenes. Hey, Just Jules, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Hey, Retro Life. So they left some bags in this room, so I'm just gonna take a picture, and there's a form that I have to fill out as I go. So to visually document. So that picture is taken. They also left some stuff in the bathroom, so I'm gonna take a picture of that as well. It's a mat they left. I can actually show you it. So they left some bags and then some mats in the bathroom. But how is everyone doing today? I would love to know. Let's take a picture. You sound like a cartoon. Well, hey, those voice actors be very cool. Voice actors are kind of cool in my opinion. So then now what we're gonna do, we're gonna check the drawers, open it. I have to do this to make sure it's empty and that residents didn't leave any clothes behind. Okay, so they didn't leave any clothes or any items. So now we can exit, submit log. That room is good. So now we are going to unit 2303 to check. Oh, look at the fridge. Okay, let's see. 2303, what are you guys saying? You only have 14 subscribers. Well, if you want me to subscribe to you, subscribe to me first, like the video, and I'll be more than happy to subscribe to you. Thank you so much to Crafter for subscribing. Welcome to this community. You are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. I have not seen the Minecraft movie yet. 2303, we're over here, and I will be checking room B. Housing and residence life. Congratulations on 107 subscribers. That's amazing. Housing and residence life. Hey, Christina. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Housing and residence life. No, I'm not. JoJo. Housing and residence life. Keying in. Housing. I'm here to check room B. Okay. Alrighty. This room looks pretty cleanish. What am I doing today, Christina? The same thing I was doing yesterday and on Saturday. So I'm checking rooms. As I said in the previous stream, I am a resident assistant RA this semester, and one of the tasks, today's the last official day of move out, so residents, they have to be out by 12 p.m., but there's still rooms from yesterday that hasn't been walked yet. So all the RAs, part of like the community where I work in, we're all in the housing office today, and literally it's going to be like a consistent pattern of us walking rooms. So I'm going to try and stream it for as long as possible for you guys. Hey Gabe, sing a song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like that one. Why do I check rooms, Paul? Because I'm an RA, a resident assistant on campus, and that's one of my jobs that I have to do. Oh no, you broke your leg. Well, hopefully you're healing up. Yeah, stay in the wheelchair, because being in the wheelchair is definitely going to like allow your leg to heal properly, and that's what we want. They left some stuff in here, so somebody left some clothes. I'm gonna take a picture of that. It's always like the bottom drawers where they leave their items. And forget to open that. Okay. Cleaning damages, no. Okay, so now we are going to room 2308. We're going to be checking. And at 2308, we're going to be checking room A. So let us go. This unit is all good. How's everyone's day going today? Would love to know. What are you guys saying? Some people are asking me my age. It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you guys my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlists, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. Hey! What college? Just for safety reasons, I'm not telling you guys what university I am at currently. Why does my head hurt suddenly? I'm not sure. Okay. Housing and residence life. Housing and residence life. Yes, RAs get paid. Housing and residence life, keying in. Housing, I'm here to check room A. 23, yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. We're gonna check this room. Welcome, welcome everyone. What are you saying? Side of the head is actually a migraine. Yeah, go take some ibuprofen. Yeah, that should help. Do you get to keep the items as left? No, I don't get to keep it. I wouldn't really even want to keep it anyway because it's like towels and clothes they're leaving. What happens is housing, they put it like in a bag and they'll email the student, and if the student wants, the students can come back to campus and get those items. Oh, you have glasses too? Okay, very cool. What's on my chin? It's a mask. How many more did I have to check? Well, I have a piece of paper. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It has 9 rooms, and I'm on the 3rd room right now. You're turning 20 on February 27th. Okay, well, happy early birthday and happy belated birthday. Do you feel safe doing this alone? 100%, and I'm not alone. This is why I like to stream it. Like if I'm not streaming with you guys, when I check rooms, I call my mom. So that way, in the odd chance that like somebody want to do something crazy and somebody's still in the room, at least somebody's on the phone. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but yeah. So I do feel safe checking these rooms, and that's why I always like to stream with you guys, or I'll call my mom if I'm not on stream when I'm doing this. Hey James. Do you prefer boots or high heels? I don't know. Like, I really like heels, but like, I rarely wear heels because I like my height, I really do, but like, sometimes I just don't like wearing heels because I have a lot of heeled boots. So I guess I like both since I have a lot of heeled boots, and in the summertime, there's not really an opportunity to wear heels because like, it's hot outside, you're walking a lot, don't want my feet to hurt, but I definitely do prefer heels. They're really pretty to look at, I will say. Oh, man. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. I mean, they're gone. What do I do? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I have to, I'm gonna write this down on the index card when I go back to the housing office. I'll tell the housing people they have a whole bunch of alcohol bottles. This is it's funny. Okay. They waited to the end. Oh man. That's so crazy. Oh, that's the first time that's happened to me while I'm checking rooms. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yes, there are leftover items in this room. Let me take a picture of that. They have 4 different ones and the big ones too. Wow. That's crazy, guys. Oh, wow. You see that? Oh, sorry, I'm muted. Thanks for telling me, just saw that. But as I said, Christina, thank you for sharing that. I do recommend speaking to like one of your family members or one of your friends about what you are depressed about, what you're experiencing, because they're going to be the best people to help you get the care that you need and to help you as soon as possible. Also, if you want to speak to like a confidential professional about what you are experiencing, just call the number 988 and they'll be able to help you. Is that apple juice? No, it's not apple juice. It was alcohol. Like it was like 4 big alcohol bottles. It wasn't apple juice, so they're not allowed to have that. So that's why I was shocked to see that. I was muted the whole time. I'm so sorry, guys. I did not know I was muted the whole time. Thanks for sticking around, even though I was muted the whole time. I really appreciate you guys. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Felix. Hey, Jojo. Hey, Mark. Welcome from Britain. Hey, Riz. How are you doing? Your brother's girlfriend's at your house. Very nice. How do you feel about that, Christina? Yeah, I tend to be behind on the chats, but I do like to try and catch up and read all your comments because I know you guys are real people and you don't have to be here, so I really do appreciate your support. Housing and residence life. Housing and residence life. Housing and residence life, keying in. Housing, I'm here to check room B. Okay. Let's check this room. They did like a different set out. Knock, knock. Okay. Am I streaming while working? Yes, I am. Like 100%. There is no policy against that. So I'm getting the job done the same way. Hello. Jojo said, can't she say that? I'm not checking. Well, nobody's in here. So, Anthony, I'm a resident assistant, so I'm an RA. So the rooms that I'm checking are empty and students moved out. So the purpose of this room check right now is to make sure that, hey, students didn't leave anything in the unit is clean, that there's no damages, because in the fall semester, new students will be coming in and they don't want to move into a damaged room. That's just not cool at all. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. This unit is good. I will be taking a picture of the common area. They told us today we have to do that. They didn't tell us that in the past, so I guess since today's the last day of move out, they want us to take pictures of the common area. I guess so they can determine if everyone moved out, they left stuff. So the bedroom is good. So now I'm just gonna take a picture. I think somebody is staying over the summer. I see a sign on a bedroom door. So let me take this picture. One second. Submit the form. I know my camera angle is bad. I apologize for that. I have so much stuff in my hand. All right, so we just checked room 2315. Now we are gonna go to room 2323, and we are gonna check a bunk room. So, 1 second, guys. First, 23, 82. All right, what are you guys saying? What's my major? So I'm studying public administration and criminal justice. I'm a graduate student. Frankie said, so you're the one that puts the cameras in the vents or you replace with batteries? What? RAs don't do that. That is illegal. Nobody should be doing that. As a resident assistant, we essentially plan fun events for residents. We ensure that residents are following the rules, are aware of the rules, and things like that. The way I describe myself to residents in the past has been saying, I'm your friend on campus who won't leave you, who won't judge you while you are under or in my community, like that. You go back on campus on Monday? Really? Why, Christina? When's your summer break? Are you staying over like over the summer? Hey, Lucy. Hey, little Jimmy, how are you doing? The crafter said, I'm here alone, broke my leg, 9 years old. Oh no, why are you alone? Hopefully your leg is healing up though. 23, we're gonna go in this room. Hey Olivia, hey Jojo, hey Happy King, good morning, I'm doing good, how are you doing today? So glad you could tune back in. Hey Anthony, y'all don't clean it before well, housing cleans it. I don't clean rooms, other people's rooms as RA, but like that's why we're going in, so that's why I have to note to say, hey, is there excess garbage, is there things like that? So over the summer, if there's like really like a lot of cleaning, then they'll probably go in sooner rather than later, but it's generally closer to like the fall semester. So that's why it's always recommended, guys, if you ever like live on campus, if you're like a high school student, elementary student, middle school student, and if you do plan to attend college in the future and live on campus, always know when you move into your residence hall, clean it yourself. Deep clean the room yourself, because sometimes they may clean it, sometimes they may not clean it right, and you don't want to be living in germs. So always deep clean the rooms yourself. Housing and residence life. This door is broken. Housing, hi. I'm an RA conducting room checks, and I'm here to check room A. Is it okay if I 17 it? Thank you. All right, let's do this room really quickly, guys. Let's get out of their space. Okay, they left some stuff. Okay, they left no cleaning items. Did they leave items? And this is a bunk room, so some of them are bunks, like 2 beds. They left a shower curtain as well. So we're gonna take a picture of that. 1 second. Take the picture. My finger does not want to take the picture. That's a shower curtain. All right, thank you. All right, guys. Did not smell the best in there. No. Submit form. Wait, the form doesn't. Submit form. This form is being annoying. Okay, it says it's submitting. Okay, it's submitted. Now we are going to room 2404. So we're going up the stairs. 2404. We will be checking room B, guys. Okay. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Unique Lamia here. Shout out if you are a returning supporter. If you are a returning supporter and you've been on my stream that I did yesterday or on Saturday, I am checking rooms. So we are continuously doing RA room checks. So today's the last day of move out, and this is all hands on deck. So I don't have an official RA shift, but since I am an RA, all hands on deck is really rare. All hands need to be on deck unless you have a valid excuse, graduation, study abroad trip, things like that, why you can't be on campus and be doing this. And I have no such excuses, so we are here doing this. Not sure what time we'll be ending today. I've heard some people saying we'll be here until 2 p.m., we'll be here until 3 p.m. I've heard other people. My interpretation, I think we'll probably be here until 12 because that's when residents have to be moved out, but really don't know for sure. So we're just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna try and stream as much of this as possible for you guys. It may be multiple live streams. I may have to end the live streams at certain points because either I'll probably just have to end it or the connection might go out. That is common, but for now, we're going strong with this stream. Would love to know, how's your day going today? Welcome, welcome, logs from India. So glad you are here. What's it like in India? Hey, Anthony. Hey, Paul. Paul said, I thought I was deaf, Mia. Oh, no worries there. I had it muted. I didn't even know it was muted. It just happened, so yeah. Are there sororities? Yes, there are sororities on campus, but I'm not part of a sorority. You live at home, Christina? That's really nice. Do you like living at home? Hey. I don't know. I would hope not, Frankie. That's illegal to put cameras in vents. That's illegal. Don't do that. So I don't think that's good. It's raining. Oh wow, it's a sunny day today. It's definitely catching up with the summertime. This morning it was cold. It was like 40 something degrees. That's why I'm wearing a sweater. But seems like the weather is warming up. Hey, yes sir. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Christina said my last day of health class is May 19th. Ooh. That's kind of late. Well, keep pushing through. My last day class was like last week, but keep pushing through. Wow. I'm always surprised when I hear how late other people stuff. And I say late, but like my school starts early. So my graduate school studies, it starts early. However, this coming fall, they push back the academic calendar, which I low-key hate because that means graduation is later. The end of the semester is later, so I'm gonna be in school longer, even though technically your summer break is longer. I preferred when I started early, so it's okay. Hello, AR, how are you doing? Okay. Hey, Evan, how are you doing? Yeah, Christina, if you're comfortable, definitely talk to your brother's girlfriend. If you're comfortable, if you like them, speak to them. If you're not comfortable talking to them, if you don't like them, don't feel pressured to speak to them, okay? Your feelings are valid. You do not have to change or conform your feelings to make other people feel comfortable. So, yeah, it's honestly how you feel, Christina. Housing and residence life. Housing and residence life. This is not a prison, this is a residence hall. Hello. Who's Jeremy Germs? Who's that? Housing and residence life, keying in. Yes, Carter, please go to the doctor, check out your leg. I want you to be okay, the crafter. We do not want anything happening to you. Housing, I'm here to check room B. We don't want anything happening. Okay, hello, the ARMY, how are you doing? Hey, Colesman, how are you doing? What do you think are the chances of getting away with a small bank robbery? I think you have 0 chances. If you commit a crime in the United States, in a Western country, you will get caught. You'll most likely be tried and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. When you're looking outside of the United States, maybe, I don't know, don't even ask me that, but like in the United States, guys, based on my criminal justice studies, do not commit a crime, particularly if you are a minority, because you will get caught. What do you call that liquid inside of our mouth? Saliva? That's what the liquid is. Unless you drank juice or something. Hey, what's your name, Hugh? Hey, welcome. Is this a Scientology building? No, it's not. Good morning, Adam. How are you doing today? Do you get to choose the nice room? We don't get to choose our rooms as RAs. Rooms are assigned to us. I will say the benefit of being an RA, no matter what community you are in, at least at my school, you always get your own bedroom and you always get your own bathroom. So, well, not always your own bathroom. Some residents, some RAs share a bathroom, but you always get your own room because some communities at my school, they have bunk rooms and you have to share a room with people. But the benefit is you are guaranteed a room on campus and you always get like your own single room where you don't have to share with anybody. All right, this room is good. Hot in this one too. We are going to 2520, so we have to go up the stairs. We will be checking room A. We have somebody in here for the summer, so that garbage is there. Back to the stairs. Jojo said, okay, I read that. Hey, President of ERT, how are you doing? How many people can the room accommodate? So, as I said, some rooms there's one bed, so one resident per room. Other rooms there's bunk rooms, so some residents they share a room, 2 people to a room. Hey, Frankie, how are you doing? Kevin said at Cosmic M, great idea. You want to work together? What did you have for breakfast? I just had a cheese sandwich. I did eat breakfast today, surprisingly. I knew I would probably be out for a while. So I just had like a bread, cheese, and I put like mayonnaise on it. It was okay. It wasn't all that. There is an elevator. However, I'm not going to go in the elevator just because it is still move out. And during move out season, residents, they get like big bins, yellow bins, and they with their parents. And I have no problem speaking to parents, but they always ask a bunch of technical questions. That's above my pay grade. So I try to like avoid that as much as possible sometimes during move out and move in season. So I prefer to take the stairs. And it's good to like walk. It's good not to rush through this room check process, because if you rush through it, you're probably just going to be sitting down in the housing office doing nothing, or you'll just get 100 rooms to do, and you'll do more work than other people. So take your time and don't rush this, guys. I have one more room. I said all that. I have one more room, and then we're going to go back to the housing office. They only gave me 9 rooms to check this time around, so we're going to have to wait and see if they have more for me to get. They said they give new rooms on the hour, so I'm assuming they probably won't give new rooms out until 10 a.m., but never know. Today's supposed to be a very busy day since this is the last day for students to move out. Hey, Hugh, how are you doing? Evan said, returning supporter, shout out to you. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it. Jojo said, do you get paid for this overtime? No, we do not, Jojo. You get a stipend for your meal plan, and then like half of your meal, not even half, but like 100 or 200 off of your meal plan, and then your room, you don't have to pay for housing, which is good, because housing is ridiculous, but you don't get paid overtime. Cosmin said, we need some, what? What are you guys, you guys are planning your stuff? Okay, guys, don't, if you are joking or if you're not joking, but if you plan to plan out a crime in the chat, or if you plan to confess to a crime in the chat right now, just note that as a Unique Lamia supporter, if you guys subscribe and become a supporter, I support you. However, I do not support crimes. So if the government were to come to Unique Lamia and be like, hey, we need to seize this live stream because we think a confession to a crime was confessed in your stream, or we think a crime was planned in your stream, best believe I'm giving up this stream and I'm seizing it. I don't support you for crimes, okay? If you have a new job you want to apply for, I'll support you 100%. If you want to travel somewhere, I'll support you 100%. You want to start a YouTube channel, I'll support you. You want to commit a crime, I'm not supporting you. I'm seizing up this live stream. So I always have to say, get comfortable with Unique Lamia, but don't get too comfortable with Unique Lamia to think I'm going to protect you from a crime. Okay, I think the room is down there. So I have to say that because I'm seeing some planning happening in the chat. And I feel like you guys are joking, but you never actually know. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? I'm so glad that you like my streams, Paul. I'm really happy to hear that. I'm glad I'm making content that you find enjoyable. I'm happy you're here. This is the next room we are going to check. Hey Zoe, how are you doing? Hey, H, how are you doing? Slay to you as well. Love the emojis I ate, thank you. Um, love the flower emojis. I'm so glad you're a big supporter. Hey Timothy, how are you doing? Christina said my family members are coming for the cookout and the baby shower. Okay, very nice, very nice. Hopefully you have an amazing time at the cookout and the baby shower. What is there gonna be cake there? That's why I like to go to parties. Like I don't like to go to parties, but if I do, I'm just going for the cake ideally. Housing and residence life. Cause like dessert, I feel like people always buy dessert out, but now people are always making their own dessert and it's like messing it up. But yeah. Housing and residence life. What are you guys saying? Pick a car to an edit. Let's do a BMW. Housing and residence life, keying in. Housing, I'm here to check room A. Okay, this is another bunk room. Another bunk. Why am I wearing a mask today? I just like wearing the mask because since wearing it, I haven't gotten sick. And then, who knows? There could be family members who are that I've come into contact with who may be very sensitive and can catch colds easily. And to protect them, I wear the mask. But I mostly wear it to protect myself because since wearing one, haven't gotten a common cold, haven't gotten anything. Okay, this is good. No, this room is clean. What are you guys saying? Pick a car for a BMW. Hey, Kevin. Kevin said, mask does nothing. Maybe she likes the smell of bad breath. A mask does do something. I saw this comment earlier, but I'm not sure if you guys heard my response to it. I think somebody was like, you think the mask is going to protect you from COVID or not make you get sick? I don't think the mask is going to protect me 100%. Nothing can protect you 100%. Okay, because obviously when I'm eating in public, my mask is off. Sometimes I'll speak to people, they open the door. I can't put the mask on fast enough. Okay, so the mask isn't a foolproof. It's not 100% guarantee that you're not going to get COVID, you're not going to get a common cold. However, for me, in the past, before COVID, I never used to wear masks, and before COVID, I never used to wear masks, and literally, like, every year, I would always have, like, an ear infection. I would always get a common cold, and since wearing this, I haven't gotten that. And as a graduate student, guys, I'm at school, literally, if there's 12 months out of the year, I'm at school maybe, like, I don't know, 10 months out of the year, probably. So as a grad student, you don't get sick days. After high school, guys, if you miss class, you have to catch up on that work. There's no like, oh, you don't have to do it. It's okay. You have to catch up on that work, otherwise you're behind. And as a grad student, I don't have time to get sick. And a mask aids in me not getting sick. And people are wearing masks prior to COVID-19. Like, mask isn't just a COVID thing. I think what COVID did, it made people notice people wearing masks, but lots of different demographics of people, they always wore masks prior to COVID-19. And nobody said anything to them. But yeah, it's COVID that really showed. You're wearing a mask because you don't want to get COVID. That's true. I also don't want to get a common cold. I also don't want to get sick. I don't want people spitting on me. Sometimes when you speak to people, when you speak to people, guys, I think what COVID did too, it diminished the idea of personal space. People don't know personal space anymore. I'll be speaking to somebody, why are you standing right in front of me? Like if I extend my arm, like how long my arm is, this is how far a person should be when you're talking to them. When I speak to people in public, they're standing right here. I can't even extend my arm fully. So I wear my mask because I don't want people spitting on me. When you talk to people, they spit on you. You may not see them spitting on you, but they spit on you. So there's multiple reasons why I decide to wear my mask outside of COVID-19. And I could have a hidden disability. You guys may not, a hidden disability that could make me very sensitive to catching colds, and it could just be to protect myself. So more of the story, guys, when you see people wearing masks, don't fall to the idea that they're doing it because they don't want to get COVID, because there's a lot of different reasons why people choose to wear masks still, even though COVID-19 is like a thing of the past now. So we're going to the housing office now. I'm gonna get a little bit quiet in the housing office. I'll probably be whispering to you guys if they don't have any more rooms. I hope they have more rooms for us to check. The momentum of walking and checking rooms, but like I said, they said they'll give us new rooms, but we're gonna go to the housing office. I'm not gonna end the stream, probably just be whispering a little bit. Look at all the garbage. People are moving out, moving slow, moving out, but they're getting there. What are you guys saying? And some places really smell, so wearing a mask helps with that smell, okay, guys? I'll be going places. My mom, she doesn't really wear her mask, and my mom would be complaining it smells. I put on my mask, I'm like, what? I don't smell anything. So, helps a lot. Anthony said there's nothing on the paper. There's rooms to check. What are you saying? Hey, Musa. Hello, does she respond to comments? What's your question? There's no cameras in the vents. You had a comment call. It's a valid thing that can happen. I think I've been enough college roommates. However, freshman year I had my own room, and after freshman year I became an RA, so I've always had my own room since that point. So like I'm not, and I don't want to say I'm not sensitive, but like I'm not sensitive. Like if somebody, the only thing that annoys me with my roommates is if they're making a lot of noise, because I need to go to sleep. But if they have multiple guests over, as long as the guest isn't touching my stuff, as long as the guest isn't loud, I really don't care. I think what happens with some of my residents sometimes, you nitpick, but it's all about like compromise, things like that. So I have to tell them about like let me see if I can find a supervisor, tell them about something really quickly. Are they in here? I hope I don't get copyrighted, man. They have this music on, am I copyrighted? Where are they? Hi. All right, you guys, you are muted because I'm speaking to my supervisor really quickly. All right, so we're gonna wait. He's not here right now, so let me see if any comments, what you guys are saying. All right, what are you guys saying? Let me see what you guys are saying. I couldn't find my supervisor, so we'll have to wait to tell him about it. I mean, I'm not sure there's anything they can do. The resident's gone, but pool again, CWC. We're not going to the pool today, but glad you could tune in. Cosmin said, if you use the elevator, they will hear you coming and will run and hide. Wow, thanks for letting me know, King Toxic. Hey, Geraldo, how are you doing? Name a car for an edit. Let's do a BMW convertible. That's a cool car. Jojo said, what's the wildest stuff you found in rooms? The empty alcohol bottles is definitely one of them, so you guys are right there with me. Yeah, the carpets are kind of dirty. Anthony said they didn't want to hear, oh, was yapping all day. They said, on a journey. You're beautiful as well, Albania. Thank you so much for your kind words. What are you guys saying? Jojo said, if you end the live, it's destruction of evidence. That's funny. Okay. Kevin, do you think? Okay, read that. Mia, you snitch on Yo? Who's Yo? I haven't seen anybody with the username Yo in the live stream. It's not about being a snitch, guys. I'm just doing my job, okay? I'm an RA. I'm a mandatory reporter. As a resident assistant, when you take a job, you acquire the role of said job. So, I mean, if you want to be an RA, you can't say you're not going to be a snitch because you're not going to be fulfilling and completing your job to the best of your abilities. I'm a mandatory reporter, so I'm just reporting the information that I'm seeing. At least I'm trying to. I can't find my supervisor, but when I see him, I'll tell him about it, see what he wants to do about it. You're so intimidating. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Thank you so much. That's really good. I'll take that as a compliment, 100%. What are you guys saying? Hey, welcome, Alexandra. How are you doing? Hey, Vic. Hey, Amy. What are you currently studying? I'm currently studying public administration, criminal justice, and you guys are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness, so make sure to like the video, do consider subscribing, and joining the community, guys. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, travel videos, days of my life as a graduate student, and so much more, and I'm so glad that you guys are here. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. What is you saying? Yeah, we need... You guys are still trying to plan. Yes, I do love YouTube, Paul. Without YouTube, I wouldn't be able to meet all the unique and positive people who support Uniquely Mia, who wants to be part of a unique place. So I'm so glad that YouTube is in existence. It's an amazing app, honestly. You took the vaccine today and it hurt. Yeah, vaccines do hurt. Anytime I get the flu vaccine, it always hurts. And it always makes me sick, the flu vaccine. But then it protects me after. What are you guys saying? Hey, Alexandra, how are you doing today? Good morning, Jonte. Glad you could tune in. How are you doing today? What do I do for a living? What I do for a living is be uniquely Mia, okay? I just exist as a human. Okay? That's what I do for a living. I eat, I sleep. Sometimes I do some amazing stuff. Majority of the time, I work. Like, I do schoolwork a lot. That is who Uniquely Mia is at the current moment. If you were to, yeah. If I were no longer on this earth today, my tombstone or whatever, it would read, Uniquely Mia, a schoolwork individual, striving for academic excellence. That's what it would read, okay, on my tombstone if I were no longer on earth today. Uniquely Mia, obsessed with schoolwork. I don't know. Not by choice. It's by choice, but it's not. It's by choice, okay? What are you guys saying? Are you a scientist? No, I'm not. Are you good at theoretical statistics? I don't know what theoretical statistics is, but I do like statistics. I took about 2 or 3 statistics classes, and everyone always complains about statistics anytime I take them, but like I'm always like, at the start it's hard, but after you figure out the formulas and how to use the calculators, it's easy. So yeah. She's a doctor, guys. You guys think I'm a doctor. Is it the mask? It might be the mask, or what is it? My hair or the glasses? What makes me look like a doctor to you guys? Adam said Asians love masks, and I have never seen an overweight Asian individual or a severely sick Asian individual. So whatever they're doing it good. Hey Kevin. Kevin said, I'd be further than that if you were yapping my ear off of me down the street. You must enjoy it though, because you're still here hopefully, so I do appreciate you for being here. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Shout out if you are a returning supporter. Really, really appreciate your support. If you are a new viewer here, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and joining. I have fashion videos, EOB technology videos, days of my life as a grad student, and so much more. Right now, I'm in my housing office. These are all RAs that you're seeing. All of them either walk the rooms or all of them didn't do any rooms and they're just sitting down here. It could be a mix of both, to be honest. Hey, Alaric, how are you doing? Okay, what are you guys saying? Chicken Jockey, welcome, welcome. Hey, Barbara, glad you could be here. Hey, welcome, Unique. Glad you could be here. Pool again, TWC. Oh, you're so pretty as well, John. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hey, Roger, you're beautiful as well. Good afternoon, Luigi. Glad you're here. You want to meet me in real life? Who knows, Paul? Maybe one day I'll have a meet and greet and you'll be able to come and meet Uniquely Mia and Uniquely Mom in person. Hey, Just Being, glad you're here. You're beautiful as well. Chuckin said confession is good for your soul. Okay, they say they don't call it snitching anymore. They call it setting the record straight now. As I said, guys, it's not snitching. Like, I'm an RA, so as an RA, you're a mandatory reporter. And that's like the first thing that they tell you or ask you in the interview, can you be a mandatory reporter? And that's often done for the safety of the residents and for yourself as well and other people in the community. So yeah. AMS said, why were you knocking on people's doors yesterday? Because I'm an RA. Yesterday? Oh yeah, it was yesterday. Because I was conducting room checks, so semesters ended at my school, and students are moving out. Did they come back? No, they didn't come back yet. So the end of semester is approaching, and per the end of the semester as an RA, I have to conduct room checks. So I was knocking on residents' doors and going in their unit to make sure that the unit is actually empty and that they didn't leave anything. And it's a good thing I did it because some residents, they left their clothes there, so I just had to like note that in the duty log, and then I guess sometime over the summer they'll get an email saying, hey, you can come pick up these items if you want it. Hey, welcome, Dope Me. Dope Me said it's 7:23 p.m. What are you gonna plan to cook for dinner? It's only like 9 a.m. where I'm at. Hey, Bobby. Jonte said, I said your channel should be named Mama Mia. But this isn't.
Everybody done shut down their door decks and bulletin boards at this point? Yes? I'm good? Okay. The next set of rooms, they're working on it right now, so we're about to start assigning people for the next room, okay?
Where's my supervisor? So, I like Uniquely Mia. I want to call it Mama Mia because I'm not anyone's mom, and I don't want people calling me their mom, Jonte. So, yeah, I wouldn't change it to that. Hey, White, how are you doing? Hey, Paul. What'd you say? Blue Dude, just a copy of a cool kid. Hey, Sagar, how are you doing? Why are priests from churches forcing me to convert to Christianity? They said if I don't do it, they said that if I do it, then I'll get money from the church. Well, they're not forcing you based on what you said. I don't think they're forcing you. I think they are telling you the incentives of what you would get from converting to Christianity. You still have a choice. Even if you have $0 to your name, you still have a choice, I think, in that scenario. So I don't think they're forcing you. It's okay, AMS. Being an RA isn't for everyone. So maybe that job isn't for you. You still think I'm a snitch after I explained why I have to tell. Hey, Bobby. Bobby said Mama Mia Pizzeria is actually pretty clutch. Okay. Jonte said, no, I'm saying because your mom is heavily on the channel. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but she's just a guest appearance. But I see what you're saying. Like, she's a guest appearance still. Like, it's still Uniquely Mia. It's still the Uniquely Mia channel, still the Uniquely Mia name, but like my mom and G and sometimes my sister, they're all just like guests features. It's like a TV show. You know when you watch a TV show, they have like guest stars. That's what my mom is, like a guest star of the channel. So I get your perspective with the change in the name, Jonte, but I wouldn't do that. Perhaps if my mom ever create her own YouTube channel and she wants to like consistently post content for you, she could name it Mama Mia. I guess that would, no, Uniquely Mom or Queen Mother would be her username. But no, I see where you got that from. But yeah, I want to do that. Dopamine said 9 a.m. Pure, yeah, it's definitely day versus night. And, that's what I'm saying, like, that's why I really love streaming for you guys. It's like cross-cultural experiences. Like, I'm meeting people from the other half of the world that I would never have met prior to streaming. So it's really, really cool and just really interesting to see how time actually works. And obviously we know how time works, but like when you're on stream and you're saying one person like Dopamine is like, it's 7 p.m. where they're at, and it's 9 a.m. where I'm at. That's crazy. I might forget about this room too, guys, so my supervisor might not even find out about it if I forget. He's taking long to come. Tribe said don't do it, don't convert for the money. Oh, somebody purchased a super chat. Shout out to Terrence B. Thank you so much for purchasing a super chat. Sending you hearts. You fill out the other heart and together we make one. Thank you so much. God bless you as well. You are helping me get one step closer to paying off my student loan debt. If you don't know, I'm about to tell you all income that I make off of social media is going in its own separate account. And one day when I pay off my student loan debt, you'll be right there with me. So thank you so much, Terrence B, for purchasing a super chat. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate you for going that extra mile. Sending you hearts. Remember, you fill in the other half, and together we make one. I can't do both hearts right now because my hand is holding my phone. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Jonte said, oh, so she is the celebrity guest. Exactly, Jonte, you get it. She's like the celebrity guest appearance, my mom, on the stream. She's like a delicacy, okay? You know what a delicacy is? You don't get it all the time, okay? So, like, that's why you guys love my mom so much, because you don't get her all the time. You don't see her all the time. And when you see her, she's a delicacy for you guys, so you're wanting more, okay? She can't be a consistent viewer every single day. Like, obviously when I go over to summer every single day, but, like, she can't be a consistent viewer every single day because, you guys are going to get bored of her, and we need delicacies on this channel. Shout out to Jonte. Thank you so much for purchasing a super chat. They said they purchased it just because. Well, I'm so glad you purchased it just because. Sending you hearts, Jonte. Fill in the heart, and together we make one heart. Thank you so much, Jonte, for going the extra mile. You are helping me get one step closer to paying off my student loan debt. And one day when I do pay it off, you'll be right there with me paying a percentage. So shout out to Jonte and shout out to Terrence B. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Bobby said, Jesus, God bless you as well, Bobby. Bobby said, in the entertainment industry, the word God, okay, is not banned, but the name of Jesus is banned. Wow, I did not know that. That's very interesting. I can understand that perspective though, because I feel like almost all religions, at least the 3 dominant religions, they believe in God, at least a higher power. They have different names for God, but they still believe in God. But Jesus is more so of like a distinction of Christianity. So I can see that, why they did that to the entertainment industry, to be like inclusive of people. Curtis said, are you the lady that does the duck walk? I don't think I am. If you watch my first ever live stream, I didn't do a duck walk, but I did a walk that's supposed to keep like weirdos away from us in public. Go watch my first ever live stream and you'll see what walk I'm talking about is still out. No, student loan debt, I feel like it is definitely a form of evil in a way. Like, why do we have to take so much money out to pay this student loan debt? I have a lot. It's mostly from undergrad, and I do plan to further my education after grad school, so is just gonna keep piling onto each other. Wow, shout out to Dopamine. Thank you so much for purchasing a super chat. I really, really appreciate you. Sending you hearts. Together we make one, so fill in the other heart right now on your screen. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much to everyone who's purchased super chat. Thank you, Dopamine. Thank you, Jonte. Thank you, Terrence B. You guys are definitely helping me get one step closer to paying off that debt. All income that I make off social media is going in its own separate account, and I promise you I'm not spending it. I'm really not spending it until one day pay off my student loan debt. So thank you guys so much. It's 1600 in Italy. Ciao from Italy. And I saw an interesting article one day, I mean on TikTok video, but the TikTok video creator, she said it was like backed up with valid sources, reliable sources. She said like the introduction of student loan debt, I think she said it was by President Ronald Reagan, I'm not 100% sure, but that's what she said. And she said prior to the introduction of student loan debt, higher education, like college, she said it was free. Like it was like high school, you just enroll and you attend if you want to attend. But that creator said they introduced the idea of student loan debt because too many people were getting educated and they didn't want too many educated people with like higher education degrees, which it doesn't make any sense, but it does make sense now that you think about it. So that's why they make even public education so expensive when you want to get like an advanced degree. Welcome back, Christina. Glad you could be here. Jonte said they could send you top money for tacos. What the heck? They said that. What's your favorite taco, guys? I've never had a taco, but my favorite like Mexican food you can say is maybe like I like nachos and cheese, like when I go to the movie theaters. I like that. That's really basic. And then if you go to New York, like it's Spanish food, like the yellow rice with like the chicken and the beans, I get that. So that's like my exposure to Spanish food / Mexican food. And I've had a churro before, but I've never had a taco because all the tacos are like, at least most of the tacos, they're all beef and I don't eat beef or pork. But I will say a birria taco looks really good. TWC said Microsoft Bing. Okay, cool. Hello, Lokesh. How are you doing? Yes, I did eat breakfast. I had bread and cheese for breakfast. I ate this morning because I knew I would probably be out for a while and I don't want to be hungry. Am I still working? Yes, I am. So I'm just sitting down now. I'm waiting for them to give me more rooms to check. They said they're going to give us, well, it was supposed to be given to us like at 10, but we'll just wait and see. You're still paying off your student loan debt, Jonte? No, yeah. I feel like, I hope I don't have to pay it off for a while. That's why I'm trying to get as much degrees as I can so I can make as much income as I can because I don't like the idea of it just hovering over your head. So that's why I ultimately did start making content on social media, particularly YouTube, TikTok, and trying to get monetized because I'm like, let me at least, I don't know, try to do something to see, because you hear the stories of people who make content on social media where they make like thousands of dollars a day. I'm not there yet. Maybe one day I'll be there, but I'm not there yet, but I am making an income off of it. So I feel like at least it's helping, because if I wasn't making content on social media, I would have this student loan debt and I would have no way to pay for it. Like I would have a way to pay for it in the future, but like currently making no way to pay for it now. But by making content on YouTube and like by you guys purchasing super chats and like by you guys watching like my full nutritional YouTube videos and going through the ads, I'm making an income off of that, and it's just going into its own account. So I'm doing what I can now to pay off that student loan debt, Jonte, and I'm sure I am positive that you will be paying that student loan debt off very soon, and it's not going to be hovering over your head for much longer. Hey, welcome, Pandam. How are you doing today? Hey, what the heck? Glad you're here. Hey, Yuri, glad you're here. Jonte said, even if you were spending it, it's yours, no judgment over here. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you think that and you can say that. That makes me feel better. But I won't spend it because I budget really well, so I won't spend it. This is particularly for student loan debt. The only time I'll ever spend like money that I may actually make off of YouTube is if one day I'm randomly starting to make like $500 a day or $1,000 a day. Or if I ever post a video and I make like a few hundreds from that video, I'll probably spend a portion of it just to say, okay, this video made a lot, I can actually do that. And sometimes you guys would donate stuff and say like buy something to drink with or buy a meal, and I'll do that with your money. Like I think somebody purchased like a super chat yesterday, said to buy, I think it was James, and they were like buy something to drink with it. And I think I got something to drink with it, or I will in the future if I didn't already. So yeah. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. What did you say? Joe said, what? Where am I? I'm at my school's house and office. Frankie said, Mia, I remember the name of the toilet seat stream guy. Okay, what's their name? Ice Cream 22. Okay, I'll look into it because I want to see that. That sounds so funny. Somebody's on a stream. And it sounds funny, but it kind of sounds kind of gross. They're wearing a toilet seat. So I want to see just like, why are you doing that? And what their stats are to see if people on YouTube like really interesting stuff that's happening. Okay, hey Ram, how are you doing? Hey Arnell, good morning, glad you could be here today. TWC said go swimming next. I don't have a bathing suit at school TWC. I said stay tuned for like a few days, maybe this weekend. If it's hot outside, I could go to the pool. Possibly. I could go to the pool if it's hot outside. But I can't go today because I don't have a bathing suit at school. Wait. So just make sure you're subscribed and your post notifications are on. Hey Dominic. Hey Bobby. It's more of a spiritual battle. The artist and his family threaten. Oh, if he even mentioned. Oh, okay. Your dog name is Taco? Okay, cool name. What would I have to do to be a moderator? Jonte asks. Hey. Well, initially I said I was going to do moderators, and then my mom, she has veto power even over me. So my mom said we have to do more research into doing moderators. So let's wait until we see Neekly Mom, Jonte, and we'll ask her when we can start doing moderators. because initially I said that could be like an item that you guys can win for the 3,000 supporters giveaway. And then she has veto power. And then she told me maybe let's not do that. So ask that question when I'm with my mom, Jonte. Let's see what she says. Okay? There's a hierarchy. Like obviously, I have hierarchy of final say over the videos that's posted on the channel, but my mom has hierarchy over me. So yeah. She's like my social media manager. Joseph said, show me my support from Seattle, Washington. Welcome from Seattle, Washington. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Goon, how are you doing? You donated $500? I didn't see it come in. Did it send correctly? Or did you donate it like in thought? If you donated in thought, I appreciate it, but I didn't actually get it. You know what, B? None of my friends, when I first started out making content, what am I saying? B, when I first started making content, nobody in my family, none of my friends subscribed to me. 1 minute. I have to mute you. Some confidential information is about to be coming out. So you're going to be muted for a few minutes until we start walking some rooms. 1 second. Okay, guys, we're out.